guys, it's Amber and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. Today I am super excited to be starting a new series with you guys exploring the new Sims 4 for Rent expansion pack. Alright, so we are here with our main sim for this series. This is Miss Farrah Eka, and she has just moved into her new little, we'll call it an apartment. Apartment seems a little generous, but we'll call it an apartment. So as you can see, she has this room and all it contains is a bed and 2 bags that she brought with her. So we are starting this series as a tenant just because I wanted to explore the tenant side of this before we get into the landlord aspects. And we are in this build. This is a build by James Turner here on YouTube. And basically it's this rundown apartment building with a lot of shared amenities and very little in the way of the rooms. So as you can see, basically everything is in a shared space. So we have a little kitchen here, we have shared bathrooms, shared dining space, all of that fun stuff. And then I did update this to contain laundry. So we do have laundry in this save. I don't play with laundry very much, so I figured now is as good a time as any. And then I did add this dumpster here so that we can dumpster dive because we're going to be struggling for money. So the first thing I want to do is get Farrah into a part-time job so that she can have money to pay rent. So there are part-time jobs with this pack, but no new careers. So we will just have her get one of these part-time jobs. And that way we can at least have enough money to pay to stay in our room and we don't end up homeless. I actually don't know what happens if you don't pay rent. That may be a fun video to experiment with. I don't know what happens. Like, do they just repossess all your items? Like, do you get kicked out? What happens? I don't know. So anyways, we are going to have our girl become a handy person because I think this will help her in her future landlord dreams. So handy person, if you know which end of a wrench is which, this is the career for you. Under the watchful gaze of the property owner, bodge, I have never seen that word before, but bodge and fix up things to your heart's and cash flow's delight. There's a couple options. We have a morning shift or an afternoon shift. I think we're going to go morning for our girl Farrah here. So she is just kind of hanging out. We got a possibility for a work assignment. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, it wants us to hire a repair service. We don't have any money, so we can't do that. She also needs to work on her gardening and handiness skills. But she's just down here getting to know some of her neighbors. I did completely fill up this little apartment complex, so she has a ton of neighbors. And thankfully, it looks like they're going to be cooking already. Let's take a moment to spy on our girl Anita. Real inconspicuous. Like, the animation for spying is crazy. And Farrah's also very flirty. She is ready. Oh, like, girl, she's got to see you. Y'all are looking at each other. Let's just tell a funny story. Also, like I said, Farrah is nosy. So our nosy lesson. Farrah is a nosy sim. In the world of secrets and snooping, nosy sims thrive. Nosy sims have few boundaries and will often attempt to pry information they crave from other sims. Not everyone appreciates the enthusiasm of a nosy sim, but we all know that won't stop them on their unending quest for hot goss. They'll also gain the photography and writing skills more quickly than most other sims. So let's see, what does she think about Anita? Oh, she thinks that Anita's funny, and Anita thinks she's sophisticated, very cute. And then she got the comedy skills. So here's another one of our neighbors. Let's see, let's spy on him as well. I just think this animation is hilarious. Like, girl, there's no way they don't see you. Oh, look at them having a little chat. That's cute. I guess we didn't find out any information, but we should probably try and get to know all of our neighbors just so that we can, you know, meet everyone and know what everyone has going on. So our girl's just going to get to know her neighbors a little bit and see if we can't find out a little bit more about everyone. Since, you know, we're all living in this nice little shared space. It does look like there's going to be a ton of food here. I'm a little bit nervous about that because, like, I'm curious if the Sims are actually going to clean up. I feel like cooking food is great because we don't have any money, so we can't afford to cook. But I don't want there to be a bunch of spoiled food literally everywhere. Like, this one spoils in 4 hours. I'm honestly probably going to put this away. Oh! Is she nosy too? Icon. Oh, I guess I haven't showed you her traits. So, looking at Farrah's traits, she does have Child of the Village. She's materialistic and she's nosy. She will not take quickly to parenting, and she is very charismatic, not very good at music. She doesn't want children right now, and she's a natural dancer. She's business savvy from her aspiration, and then she is sinister. And if I didn't mention, she has the 5-star property owner aspiration. She really wants to be able to own a property one day in the future, and so that's what we're going to be trying to do with her. However, I do know that a part-time job is not exactly going to be the best way to make money, so I'll be curious as to what you guys think we should do to try to earn enough money so that she can own some property in the future. Since we just saw that this sim also appears to be nosy, I'm going to have Farrah come out here and spy on her a little bit. Oh, she's running the other way. I wanted to spy on her a little bit because I feel like if anyone's going to have the tea, it'll be her since she's the other nosy sim. I love that she's still spying on that chair. Like, babe, she's not there. Let it go. But let's go ahead and try to meet all of our neighbors. Likes fitness? Sure, why not, Farrah? Let's go ahead and try to meet all of our neighbors just so we can get an idea of what's going on. It looks like she doesn't like us. Farrah thinks she's distant, and she thinks we're shallow. Interesting. A dual bad impression. I mean, it could be good though. They could end up being friends. Let's discuss neighborhood changes. Ask about Day. We'll give her a chance to get to know her, see what she's like. And while they're chatting, I'll give you guys a little bit of a backstory about Farrah. So our girl Farrah is basically, if we look, she doesn't have any sort of family or anyone in her family tree. She was an orphan, and she was put up for adoption right at birth, and she just never ended up finding a family. She never got adopted. She never really had any of that, and she never really owned anything. Like, coming here with 2 bags was easy for her because that's everything that she owns. And so now that she's an adult, she really wants to own something. It's kind of where the materialistic comes from. It's not because she's used to having a lot, it's because she's used to having nothing, and she thinks that things are so important because things were so hard for her to have when she was growing up. So she's just kind of trying to make her way in life, and when she did some research, it seems like she's originally from Tomarang, and so that's why she came back here. She was most recently in a kind of a foster home in Oasis Springs, but as soon as she became an adult, she packed up all of her items and moved straight here. She found this little room, and she's going to try to make her way in life from here. So it looks like she wants to confront someone about a secret, but we're going to need to get a secret first. So let's see if we can't pry a secret from this sim. They don't like each other, and it probably not very friendly to try to pry secrets out of someone, but like, Farrah doesn't really care, so we're gonna go for it. Let's see if we can't find out something. Oh, we did it. Okay, so Farrah discovered Luna's secret. Ripped pants. History class, 3rd period. I was in the front row. I remember it like it was yesterday. My teacher, Miss Sakamoto, asked each of us to give an impromptu speech on the history of Princess Cordelia. Naturally, I was a bit nervous, but nothing could have prepared me for what happened next. As I stood from my desk, I heard a terrifying rip as the seat of my jeans split open in front of everyone. And to top it all off, I was wearing an embarrassing pair of old Void Critter undies because yes, it was laundry day. It was mortifying. I swear I can still hear the cackling of my classmates in my nightmares. Well, that is wild. But Luna's mean, and I know you can blackmail people about secrets. They're having an unpleasant conversation. We're going for it. I'm gonna assume... I would think that it's in mean. Let's see, what does it say? Is this too mean? If Farrah can only think about all the positive tea. Discover a secret and then choose to confront. You can find this interaction in the friendly conversation menu in a gossip. Yeah, no, I don't know if confronting is gonna get me money though. I want to blackmail her. Just so we're all on the same page. Y'all, they're having a terrible conversation. Wait, no ma'am. You can't leave until I can figure out. Like, they are literally going to be enemies. Like, she's going to make an enemy with one of her neighbors on the first day in her new apartment complex. But hey, what can you do? So I heard you ripped your pants in school. Like, what's up with that? Now that the secret is known, Farrah can choose to inform Luna that she will hold on to the secret forever or blackmail her into keeping the secrets for cold, hard simoleons. I mean, y'all, come on. It's the simoleons. I don't know if you guys were going to be under the impression that, like, our girl Farrah was going to be, like, a good sim, but she's a sim that has to make things work, you know? Life has handed her lemons, and she's getting the most that she can out of it. And also, Luna has been real mean, so I don't feel bad about this. Look at the relationship. It's been a long time since I've had a sim get disliked this quickly. Like, it's kind of crazy. Pay up. The Ashi get going, like, you live here. Okay, 100 simoleons. Okay, so there we go. We got our first 100 simoleons from Luna. So, oh, they're fighting. Oh, well, you know what? Luna did not take kindly to being blackmailed. I was literally about to say, we need to leave before this gets bad, but too late. Aw, we lost. Farrah has felt the sweet, tangy thrill of being mean. Should she let it become a part of her personality? No, I don't think she's mean. I don't want her to have mean. Oh my goodness, are they getting into a second fight? Oh, this is gonna be bad. They, like, live in the apartment together. They're gonna see each other a lot. Farrah, can you win this time, babe? Because it's kind of embarrassing that you lost this fight. Like, okay, girl, get away from her. Let's try the new squat toilet for the first time. This should be interesting. You just lost a fight twice. Let's come in here and take care of your wounds. Once you're done with that, let's go ahead and take a shower. I think this is so interesting, but, like, wow, the thigh muscles required to do this is crazy. Let's see, what kind of sentiments do they have? Okay, Farrah has a grudge after a fight, and Luna has terrible sentiments towards us. She has a festering grudge, grudging after a fight, and furious. Like, girl, they are never gonna be friends. That's fine. I don't really care. Oh, that reminds me. We do have the new thing, so we can set all of these sinks as bathroom sinks. And ideally, we will never be in here washing dishes. Like, that should be how it works. Let's see, are any of our other neighbors around? I would love to meet someone besides Luna, who is, you know, our enemy. But we did make 100 simoleons from that. Oh, she's dazed because she got beat up. Beaten up, taking a good licking can make a sim feel a bit dazed. Oh, Farrah, sweetie. At least there is food out here for her to eat, like a ton of food. I am really worried about this. This is 100% going to be a problem. At least she doesn't have, like, a black eye or anything. Where are you going? Girl, come back here and eat this food. We can talk. Yeah, thankfully, I hope Luna's going back up to her room. Like, I don't know how it's going to work living with, like, a sworn enemy, but Farrah doesn't have money to do anything else, so this is just what she's going to have to do. Look at her. She's like, she's so out of it. And I kind of hate to kick our girl while she's down, but, like, can we die for deals? Because, like, 100 simoleons is good. Like, she can at least pay her rent now, but, like, I wouldn't mind getting a little bit more money. let's chat about property values. You know, Farrah's like really thinking about her future as a property owner. I guess we'll do that after we go dive in the dumpster. I'm sorry, Farrah. I know it's been a little bit of a rough day, but like, can you pull something good out of the dumpster while you're at it? Okay, she found a yellow dye. That's not exactly what I was hoping for. Like, can you try one more time, sweetie? Like, 80 simoleons is not, it's not gonna cut it. Like, we need like a couple thousand, babe. Okay, I see this is a couch. It definitely looks like the couch is burnt, but like, I think we can pretend it's not. I know you guys know that like, with eco lifestyle, eco living, it's probably eco living. Like, the items can look burnt, but if you don't pull them out of your inventory, you can sell them for full price. And like, we really need a lot of money, so we're just gonna sell that. So that's 700 simoleons. That's nowhere near enough. I'm thinking we need like at least 15,000 to try to build a terrible property. Oh wow, she discovered another secret, and she just found that one just talking. Okay, gummy tummy. Since the dawn of time, gummy bear pancakes have been regarded as a delicacy enjoyed by all. The notion ends today. I don't care if I'm the only one that thinks this. I will meet Grim on this hill alone. Gummy bear pancakes are disgusting. The gooiness of the bear and the fluffiness of the pancake just don't work together, and oftentimes the bears just burn or remain gelatinous, a hard chew within an otherwise light and airy breakfast bite. Everyone would think I'm crazy if they knew. Ever since I was small, I pretended to enjoy those gummy goobers as it brought smiles to my family's faces. The guilt of crushing their happiness was too much. The possibility of alienating myself with the opinion too grand. And now you know, but it must stay between us. Could you imagine the potential outrage over such a controversial topic? Okay, interesting. Also, very interesting. Farrah has a crush on Shelby, and she thinks she's interesting. And then Shelby doesn't think it's well of us. She thinks that we're pretentious. The only thing is that like she has a crush on her, but Farrah's actually attracted to male Sims. As you can see, she doesn't have like an attractiveness for Shelby. Like, I don't know. I think it's because the game, like, it's obviously two different systems. One's from a mod and one's from the game. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see how we take this with Farrah, because maybe let's have a little bit of friendly talk. Let's ask about her day. Let's try to get to know her, since Farrah seems to be a little bit interested in her, at least. I think get to know is small talk, even though it seems like it would be a little bit more than that. She is sad, relatively distant from missing Tomarang community. Communication is key, and when Farrah hasn't had a chance to check in with her community, she can get in a while, she can get a bit sad. Did she just find out she's non-committal? Honestly, that's phenomenal. Uncaring. That's crazy. Like, the person that she's kind of got a crush on is non-committal. That's phenomenal. Also, we have this little rental category. We can complain about rental conditions, compliment rental conditions, criticize neighbors, incite a revolt, or have a neighborly chat. Why don't we have a neighborly chat? I'm not going to complain about conditions just yet. I feel like they're spoke too soon. Toxic mold pile. A wild toxic mold pile has just appeared on your lot. Letting it fester could result in dire consequences for your Sims. Tip: clean dirty plumbing objects in a timely manner to ensure mold doesn't grow. I love this little animation, by the way, for this little neighborly chat. Oh, she wants to shop at the night market. It is a little bit late. She's a little tired, but I think we should go ahead and travel. So why don't we go and travel to the night market and see what it's about? She's heard a few of the neighbors talk about it. When she was just talking to Shelby, she mentioned, oh, the night market's really cool. You might enjoy that. So let's go ahead and travel to this area. I'm pretty sure it's in Mornsong. A bustling neighborhood with pockets of idyllic peace and nooks of neighborly nuance. Mornsong is the spot for vibrant communities to thrive. Day or night, stroll through the botanical gardens or throw down in a game of playground hopscotch. Even join in the night market buzz for some sunset shopping and moonlit munchies. The possibilities are endless. So we'll travel to the botanical gardens, and that'll be, I guess, really the only way we can get there. I don't think we'll take anyone with us. Maybe we'll take Shelby, because we were just talking to her and we can say that we had our little neighborly chat and she was like, oh yeah, we should go check it out. Okay, so here we have the botanical gardens, and I just want to look around for a second and kind of see. It is just gardens, so it's cute. I do see some collectibles and I can't resist because our girl is, currently only have 700 simoleons. So let's pick those up while we're here. But this is cute. I assume there's not really anything to do besides just look around, but it's nice. And then where is the night market? Oh, this is pretty. Over this way? I know I mention this literally every time I play this game. Oh, here it is. Oh, okay. I know I mention this literally every time I play this game, but I am really bad with directions. In real life and in The Sims, and so I'm always confused about where things are. So here we have the night market, it looks like. So we have a couple stalls, and we have a lot of non-functional stalls, which is pretty disappointing. How many are real? Aww. Okay, this one there should be someone here, but there's not. And then no one at this one. Okay, it looks like mostly not real stalls. Okay, there is a little bathroom here, so that's good. If we needed to use that. Oh, is this a little poster thing? Yes, but it doesn't work. Okay, let's see what the stalls that we have sell. So let's start with this one. Purchase goods and buy local attire. Okay, that could be fun. So let's have her run over to this stall. We'll haggle first because we only have 700 simoleons, so Nope, she's not going for it. Oh no, she did. Okay, perfect. So let's buy local attire. I'm curious to see if she's going to change clothes. So let's buy and wear a layered halter. I usually don't have them change clothes, but I'm curious to see what it looks like. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's cute. That's actually really cute. I don't know if this is unlockable clothing or what. Let's see if we can also purchase goods. Let's see what else she sells here. Besides local attire. Oh, okay. So it looks like she sells various collectibles. So we have marbles. She sells some ingredients. A mysterious basket. I can't resist. I know I shouldn't waste money, but I just want to know what's in the mysterious basket. Let's purchase that. Oh, we can't just open it. That's interesting. Where is she headed? Oh, okay. So I just happen to know this is another one of our neighbors. This is Fernando. So I'm going to have her go ahead and let's spy on him. Farrah's seen him kind of around at their apartment building, so she's curious about him. So let's have her spy on him. She's spying on someone else right now. Oh, and she discovered a secret. Not so merry. Okay, when it comes to receiving gifts, I'm much harder to please than most. What can I say? I just have unique tastes. Regardless of my personal pickiness, there are also a lot of mediocre or even straight up terrible gifts out there. So yeah, maybe I did repurpose a few of those disappointing gifts I received. I turned them into gifts for others. Sometimes I even give the gift back to the person who gave it to me. After enough time has passed, it's just efficient and they hardly ever notice. You know what they say, one Sim's trash is another Sim's treasure. Just maybe keep this to yourself. I wouldn't want anyone to know I'm a serial re-gifter. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Give them back to the person that gave them to you. Sir, that's a bit much. That's like a random townie she literally just spied on for no reason. I kind of love that about her. It's a little bit iconic that she just literally spies on everyone. But let's go ahead and give him a Tomarang introduction. It looks like he's over here buying some food. She's not really hungry because we ate before we came, but I wouldn't mind getting some halo while we're here. They do have positive sentiments toward each other. It looks like she did for both of these Sims, actually. She perceives him as attractive. She thinks he's admirable, and he thinks she's interesting. They have a good compatibility. So, you know, I wouldn't mind. Obviously, I did make him. I do think he's super cute. So, you know. And then Alon also thinks she's interesting, and she thinks he's responsible, basic looking, and just a neighbor. Also, you know, the man working with the stall's not like half bad either. So let's have her chat a little bit, get to know these two. While we're out, let's gossip about neighbors. Let's see if he heard about us getting into a fight with, you know, Luna or not. She is pretty tired. It is also 12:36 in the morning. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry, Farrah. We've got to go home because she literally has work first thing in the morning. So let's get our girl back home and get some rest so that we can, I mean, we're not going to bring Shelby with us. She should be able to find her way home. We live in the same place. Yeah, let's get our girl home and let's try to get some rest before we have work literally in the morning. I am so bad at this. Let's get you to sleep so we can try and have a pretty good day at work tomorrow. She can't get promoted because she doesn't have the things that she needs, which, by the way, I feel like is a lot of requirements for a part-time job, but girl, I don't know. What do I know? Okay, so we're getting the call. Work starts in about an hour. We can either go to work or we can work from home. I'm worried that if I work from home, she's going to need to do something like she's supposed to do for work already. So I'm just going to have her go to work because we already didn't call in assistance and that costs money and I don't have money to waste. So we're just going to skip that. I'll let her sleep basically until it's time to go to work because like she doesn't have to eat before work. She'll be fine. Oh, look at her in her little handy person outfit. She looks adorable. All right, go to work. Make us a little bit of money. Ooh, right tool for the right job. Nothing beats the open road, breathing in all that fresh air. It's always nice to step out of the normal day-to-day and go on a job out of town. Well, that would be the case if Farrah remembered to properly pack her tools this morning. It's going to be hard to complete this task, missing crucial tools for the job. I'm going to say that Farrah's just going to hack it. Like, she's definitely the type. You know what they say, you can't fit a square peg into a round hole. Well, in this case, you can't fix a sink with a corkscrew. Farrah should have known that this would never work. Now there's extra damage to deal with and lost time to make up. Performance loss small. What can I say? It's fine. We were nowhere getting promoted anyway, so she's gonna be fine. We did miss a call from Shelby, so we may have to call her when we make it back home just to see what she's got going on. And she is embarrassed from being adrift. I don't know what else she needs for her community. I mean, she literally lives in Tomarang. Like, what else is gonna help her reconnect? Okay, she's back from work. She made 88 simoleons, which is pretty standard for this, I think. And I think the first thing that I'm actually going to have her invest a little bit of money in is some gardening stuff because she needs to get gardening skill for her job. And I think that plants is always like a really easy way to make some money. So I'm just going to have her buy like 3 planter pots, and I think we're gonna go starter flowers because flowers are always worth the most money. Like, some of the flowers are worth so much money, so we're gonna take advantage of that. Oh, we just got our bills. Okay, so it looks like we got bills as well as rent, which I don't know what I was expecting from that, but not that. Okay, these begonias are worth like 23 simoleons a piece. So that's kind of perfect. So let's just have our girl go out here and plant all of these. because we got to start hacking it for some money. I did want to ask you guys, I don't know if I did earlier, but what do you think is going to be the best way for Farrah to make money? Should we open up a stall? Should we go to the night market and try selling things? Should we get into cooking and selling those items? Because I think there's a food stall with this pack too, as well as obviously everything with the home chef hustle. So should we go for that, or should we do something else? She's got easier writing and photography skills, so should we try to do something with that? I don't know. I would love to hear what you guys think down below, which one you think would be the best way for us to go. But for now, we're gonna at least get started with flowers, and it looks like our property owner is here to visit. So there is Jeffrey coming up, so I guess we will invite him in. Also, there's a toxic mold pile. I just remembered that. We got that notification. There's a toxic mold pile here somewhere. So let's go ahead and talk to him and complain about that, because, you know, that's a problem. I don't know where it is. Every single one of the rooms and the shared space here has the potential to get toxic mold, as far as I'm aware. So that's kind of a problem. So let's go ahead and introduce ourselves to him. And then let's see if we can't ask to inspect. No, not that. Oh, we can give a notice. Let's complain about rental conditions since we have mold. And I guess I should try to figure out where the mold is. Like, I don't know what you do as a tenant with mold. Like, oh, there's Fernando. He's home now. Like, as a tenant with mold, what do I do? How do I... Oh, there it is. It's literally right there. So, like, is he going to take care of that or no? Like, can I say something about that? It's not an object. It's just the floor. It's the floor and it's the mold on the floor. Like... Is that something he's gonna... Oh, there's a lot of mold in here. Is he gonna take care of this? Because we can't afford it. Like, as a tenant, what do I do about this? I'm feeling dazed from the mold outbreak. Like, what am I supposed to do? I have questions. Is Jeffrey just gonna vibe out in here? It looks like he's working on the shower, but like, Jeffrey, please prioritize the mold. Should I have her clean it? I don't know what to do. She's spying on Jeffrey, which is valid. It's very valid. She should 100% be spying on her property owner. But like, I'm really a little bit anxious about the amount of mold in this apartment. I guess we should try to clean it, right? I don't want her to destroy it with fire, because I know she's going to set our whole apartment on fire, which is like not ideal. So I guess we try to clean it, because Jeffrey's working with the shower and that's not exactly going to work. Just cleaning one is kind of crazy, babe. She is at least... I was going to say she is at least trying to keep the place a little bit clean. But... No, she is not. Is he really cheering himself on? Like, there's not a bunch of mold here? There's no way for me to do anything about this mold. Okay, well, I guess our girl is just going to be the person that cleans up the mold, because Jeffrey's not doing it, and we waited a little bit too long last time to even say anything about it, and now it's everywhere. So I guess we're just going to clean them all, because I don't want her to get sick, because we have to stay here, at least for now. I think we're going to have to prioritize trying to get out of here a little bit faster than I was originally planning to, because this apartment is disgusting. Oh, I've called to inform you that your great second cousin once removed, blah, blah, blah. We're getting the money. So we're going for under what conditions? I literally just said that our girl has to get out of here. This place is covered in mold. We're getting the money. Okay, but I think I'm gonna wrap this part up here because we're living in a toxic apartment. We've had to clean up mold like 5 times. I don't even know if there's more mold here. Um, but being a tenant is it's not my favorite because we have so little control over what's going on. There's disgusting food everywhere. She's literally dazed from sporosis. It's not looking great. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments down below, what should we do to make the money that we need to get out of this place? Because being a tenant of the land grabs is simply not something I can stand by. But I do want to say I thank you guys so much for watching, as absolutely always. I appreciate each and every one of you that take the time to watch my videos, and I will see you all next time. Bye.